just don't like being manipulated. I don't like being lied to. Own up to it. Just stand up and say, this is the clothes we make. We don't care about nobody else. And own it. What up, guys? It's your girl CPK here, aka Tasha. I had to address something that's really starting to like grade on me when it comes to Victoria's Secret. Like, they've never been known for being all inclusive, but over the years they've really been getting more and more flack about it, especially with the newer brands coming out like Fashion Nova and Savage X Fenty, who like everybody get love, everybody can get anything. You can find teddies in all sizes, bralettes in all sizes, just everything. It could be sweatsuits, whatever. It's in all sizes. They include the very petite to the very large. And that's just something that's very nice about those companies. I definitely appreciate that because not everybody is built the same. A lot of companies, especially the newer ones, are jumping on board with just being more inclusive with everyone, not just a specific body type. And with Victoria's Secret, they've been really stuck in their ways and not really wanting to switch things up. They called themselves hiring some like bigger models, and I guess I was giving them props for that at first, just because it was like I was so used to seeing the super skinny models. So as soon as they showed I wouldn't call them plus size, they're not plus size even a little bit, but at the same time they weren't like super skinny, super toned. They had a little softness to them. They're like, you know, built like a more average woman, because your average woman is not super skinny. She might not be my size, she might not be big, but they're not super skinny with no softness to them, super toned, like no body fat. Like, that's not your average person. But anyway, they call themselves being more inclusive, and I was giving them props at first. But then I noticed something, and it just really pissed me off once I noticed it, because it's like, okay, if Pink didn't have that many extra larges, or even Victoria's Secret didn't sell everything at extra large, it was fine, whatever. I would get whatever I could get in my size, and if they didn't have it in my size, oh well. But when you say you're including larger sizes, but you don't actually include larger sizes, that really pissed me off, because now I feel like you're just trying to manipulate the system. You're saying, I don't want to change. I don't feel like I need to change. We make the clothes we make, and people are going to buy it because we selling it. Because it says Victoria's Secret, they're going to buy it. They're going to want it. And for a while, that was true. But I do know that that company is not doing as well as they used to do. And this is a big problem with that. This is the big reason why this is the case. And to prove my point, I brought down some of the clothes that I bought a few years ago. Like, this is the oldest pair of sweatpants I had. And these were my favorites. I love these to death. These were a size large from Pink that I brought, and they are just so comfortable. Fit exactly how you would expect some loose sweatpants to fit. And I just feel like, I know for a fact that once they started so-called having bigger sizes, what they actually did was just kind of switch up how they did the sizes. So now large is medium, and medium is small, or whatever. I mean, I can't vouch for the smaller sizes, obviously, because I only buy larges and extra larges. But considering I have these and these that I bought last year, both size large, I will show you this as well. Size large, definitely a large, and they come about the same. This is like a little tiny bit bigger. I'm not sure if you can see, but not much. It's practically the same size. Like, as you can see, it's pretty much the same size, not a huge difference. But then you have the pants that they made this year. So I'll set these aside because these are a different style. These two are the same style. This is a large. So you hold these up and you hold up the old pants, and what do you see? Wow, the old pants are much larger than the new pants. But basically, they just switched up the sizing. Instead of actually making larger sizes, they just decided to say they did and switch up the measurements for everything. And I just don't think that's right. Like, these are extra large, and these are about the size of the large pants that I bought the year before. So, well, actually like 2 years ago. But so these are the large, these are the extra large, and they're basically the same. Like, these are still a little bit bigger than the extra large. Like, Victoria's Secret, what are you doing? Did you really think nobody would notice? Like, I got a pair of gray sweatpants that I bought last. Matter of fact, it was in my fall haul last year. Large, comfy, fine. But this year, all of a sudden in 2020, when they say we're gonna include larger sizes, all of a sudden the extra large fits like a large, and the large fit like a medium. Because I never had an issue with their large sweatpants. Now, large leggings, that's something different. They might not fit. Or the different little brands they got, that's different. They might not fit. But when it comes to pink, largest sweatpants, I could fit them with no issue. Especially the campus sweatpants that's supposed to be loose and comfy. That's just one thing that really pissed me off, and it really made me, it's really making me like not like them. And it's like, it's crazy because I've been doing so much shopping with them, and I feel like for them to try to do this is just manipulating. Like, don't try to manipulate me. If you're not going to switch up the size, if you're not going to add larger sizes, fine. I am actually okay with that. Is the masses? No. So are you going to lose business? Yes, but that's your choice as a company. Don't pretend you're creating larger sizes, and in all actuality, you're just changing the sizes up. You're changing all the largest to mediums and all the, basically you're not adding more sizes. You're just switching up the stickers on them and saying that they are a larger size than what they actually are, and hoping that no one notices, when obviously people are going to notice. So if people shop there for years and they were always wearing a medium, but then their medium started getting tight on them and they know they haven't gained weight, I think they're going to notice. And I can't imagine that it's just large and extra large that they shrunk. You would have to shrink everything, right? So it's like, I don't know. I just think it's really fun. And I just think that's a little shady. That's very, very shady. So it's really making me think, like, you know what? Maybe I should try out more Fashion Nova. I like the few pieces that I got for them. I really do. And I've been very, very curious about Savage X Fendi. So don't be surprised if not too much longer from now you see me with a Savage X Fendi haul, because I just don't like being manipulated. I don't like being lied to. I don't like feeling like you're trying to trick me. And I was a very loyal customer. I buy all the time. You see, half this channel is fucking shopping hauls for Victoria's Secret. But for you to just say we're creating these larger sizes, but in reality they aren't larger sizes. The clothes are just switched up the tags, and it's just like, okay, I see what you're about now. And I'm not about that. I'm not about that. If you're going to be somebody that caters to a certain body type, own up to it. Be a Brandy Melville or one of those other companies that just stand up and say, this is the clothes we make. We don't care about nobody else. And own it. Own it. That's all I'm saying. Own it. If you don't want to make larger sizes for people who are, like, I can fit their clothes, but let's say the people who are bigger than me. If you don't want to make clothes for them, own it. Have the balls to own it and say, I'm not making clothes for you. I don't care what you want. I'm not going to do that. And then the people who can fit your clothes can buy it if they want to. The problem is they were losing money, and they thought, oh, this might be a way to get some of that money back. But obviously, I don't think it's going to work in the long run, because you got people like me who've been shopping with them and who knows the difference. And then you're going to have the people who are bigger, who try to shop there and realize I still can't fit their clothes because even though they're saying this is the larger size, it still don't fit me. That's kind of weird. Why don't it fit me when you get what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on. I'm definitely, I can't say I'm not gonna buy anything else because I have a couple dollars still. I use my rewards to get some stuff, but I didn't use all my rewards, so I still have money. I have my birthday money they sent me, and I have some other money they sent me. So I already know I'm gonna get something else just because. Please believe I'm gonna spend all the money they sent me, even if all I spend is the money they sent me. But don't be surprised if you see more Fashion Nova, if you see some Savage X Fendi's running up and through here eventually, because I just don't like being manipulated. I just don't like somebody trying to trick me, and I feel like that's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to manipulate their customers and manipulate the public into thinking that they changed when they really haven't. And yeah, it is what it is.